Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and there has been so much gaming news that has come out this week, including lots of major updates to titles I cover and play, and we will be talking about all of them today with this weekly news roundup for week 49. That's right, we are almost done for the year, so let's not waste any time and jump right into this. Starting off with potentially the most hyped and most anticipated game of all time, Cyberpunk 2077. Now we know that this game releases only in a few days, it's coming out December 10th, but what if you're downloading the game? What if you're playing it on PC or Stadia? Well, we now have the global release calendar for this title, and you can get it almost a day early. Check this out. So pause the video so you can find your time zone, okay? But for me, I live in California, so Los Angeles, Pacific Standard Time, December 9th, 4 p.m. Release date's December 10th. I can play it basically a whole half of day early. Again, only PC and only Stadia. I really love that they did this because I've gotten so many questions about when you could actually play it from a time perspective. Now, something else that has come out, and this isn't a big deal, it's kind of expected, but the game itself is a little over 70 gigs. I think it's 71 gigs to download the game. We now know that there will either be a day one patch or a pre-patch for this title that's going to be 43 gigs. That takes it up to 110. And again, we're still 2 or 3 days away from actually playing this game. I would anticipate at least another 10 gigs. So just know that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to take up probably 120 gigs of space for this title. My current favorite ARPG, Last Epoch, has given us a new website, given us an updated game trailer, and we now officially have the Rogue with patch 0.8. Now, I've already made a video earlier in the week doing a full breakdown of this patch, and I will link that video at the end of this video if you want to check it out. Now, what I'm going to do here is actually play the official overview breakdown and only the developer's commentary for this video, so you can kind of get a Cliff Notes version of what this patch is all about. Of course, it'll be in 4K. Enjoy.
Patch 0.8 introduces a completely new class to Last Epoch, the Rogue. The Rogue is fast, deadly, and can dispatch enemies at close range before slipping away. Or you can go toe-to-toe with your enemies, using evasive tactics while dual-wielding weapons. If you prefer to keep your enemies at range, you can slay them with all new bows, or other tools of the trade, like shurikens, flasks filled with deadly poisons, constructed ballistae, or even exploding decoys. Whichever way you choose to play, we are confident that you will enjoy this new class that comes with 17 brand new skills to specialize in, new item types, including bows, quivers, and daggers that can be dual-wielded. Dual wielding is also available to select other classes. In patch 0.8, we're very excited to have you explore the completely recreated Temple of Atera. The temple that was once Goddess Atera's seat of power before it fell from the sky and shattered the ground below. The temple is now quiet and filled with ancient mysteries for travelers to discover. In Last Epoch, we want to ensure that slaying the threats of Atera are the best way to acquire awesome loot. And in patch 0.8, you'll notice that drop gear rolls with higher tier affixes and base types more often. Class-specific affixes are now also nearly twice as common as they were previously. You'll be finding better and more frequent upgrades from fighting enemies and rely less on gambling and crafting. This patch also comes with a large optimization to shadows, which will provide a performance boost to everyone. In some areas, this has made a significant improvement. Golden Arena Keys, a new item that will allow high-level players to enter the arena starting at wave 80. And a ton of UI updates and improvements that will be helpful to new and veteran players alike. This patch comes with a lot of back-end infrastructure updates as we prepare for multiplayer. We have updated our website and account management tools, recreated the chat and friend system from the ground up, and we've launched the first version of the game API that we aim to make available to the community in the future, along with many other back-end upgrades. We'll be providing a community update on where we are with multiplayer in just a couple short weeks. It's been an incredible year of growth and progress for Last Epoch and the team at 11th Hour, and we really appreciate all your support and help getting us here. We're more confident than ever that Last Epoch will be the next great action RPG for you to enjoy for years to come. We hope that you have a great end of 2020, and we'll see you in Atera.
Path of Exile officially dropped patch 3.12.5b, which took care of a few minor issues, some crashing and some problems with the Atlas. But what this patch is really all about is something I talked about in my last weekly news roundup, and that is the December events. Now, this is the month we're supposed to be getting a new league from PoE, but unfortunately that has been postponed because of the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. But if you love Path of Exile, they have given you some really cool events. And the first event started a few days ago, December 4th. It'll run for 1 week, and this is the Week of Mayhem. After this week, you have December 11th. It'll run for 1 week, and this is Week of Endless Delve. And then after this, you have December 18th, and this will run for 3 weeks, and this is Heist Flashback. Now, what I will do, because I'm not going to go through all this because I already have done that, is I will post this link in the description below if you want to go back and read through and see what you can truly get from these events, because they have taken care of their community. I think they did a good job with rewarding everybody for being patient and waiting 1 month for the next league to come. Wolcen Lords of Mayhem dropped on us its first new content titled Chronicle 1 Blood Trail. Now, I've already made 2 videos this week, one doing a full breakdown of what is actually in this content update, and another video testing it to see, is the game fixed yet? And I will link my Is It Fixed Yet video at the end of this video if you want to check it out. Now, for the first time, or I guess I should say the second time, Wolcen has actually been on sale on Steam. So the game is normally $40. Right now you can get it for 25% off, and it is $29.99. Now again, I've already made 2 videos this week breaking down this major content update. So I'm not going to go through what's new. You could check out those other videos. But what I am going to do is play for you the developer's commentary video, which breaks down kind of the generic what is coming to this game. Of course, it's coming to you in 4K. Enjoy.
Welcome to Chronicle 1, Blood Trail. In this chronicle, you will join forces with the Order of Oshara to investigate the disappearance of the Dragon Matriarch, Oshara herself. On this journey, each prey you track and strike down will bring you closer to your ultimate goal. Are you ready for the hunt? Your prey will leave tracks behind, like this pile of bodies. Interact with it to start the hunt and follow the trail until your next clue. Each new trace will give you the possibility to choose between several options that will either impact your encounter with your prey or challenge you with new types of secondary events. Reach your prey and defeat it to earn a new currency, the Hunt Trophies, and specific items with new types of modifiers, the Tributary modifiers. Whether you hunt humans, occult forces, or beasts, each hunt is unique with its own atmosphere and events. In Champion of Stormfall mode, you'll investigate along with Ilthane and the Knights of the Order of Oshara to uncover the fate of the Dragon Matriarch. Complete 3 narrative missions to resolve this mystery and face a new, challenging boss to earn unique rewards. With this new chronicle, we're also making improvements to Wolcen's foundations and adding new content to the game. Pets. A loot filter to easily find what you're looking for. 3 new cosmetic armors to unlock in the endgame. New damage type and minor skill modifiers. Several new nodes and links in the Gate of Fates, expanding paths and possibilities for character building. A new skill. New unique items. Massive balance changes. New environments to explore. The Republic Tower. The Swamp of Garadalug. The Sunken Lands. Improvements to the crafting system, with a new UI window to clearly understand how you modify your items. New monsters, new monster skills, and more. Ascended. Answer the call of the hunt.
This week, Nvidia dropped on us the highly anticipated 3060 Ti GPU. This is supposed to be the more budget-friendly video card that you can get for your system, and initial tests, and obviously these are coming from Nvidia, are saying that you will get the same, if not better, performance than a 2080 Super, which is what I currently have in my PC. Anyways, the initial cost for the 2080 Super was like $750, $800. This card will be $399. So almost half the cost for the exact same performance, and you're only talking one generation. That is pretty crazy. But what this article about is the stock. So will there actually be cards available for the community that wants to buy it? Okay, so retailers were surveyed, and basically what we came to find out, or what hardware came to find out, was that the 3060 Ti should have the stock of the 3080, 3070, and 3090 combined. And in the US market, it should be 5 times that. Okay, that's pretty good. So to say, today is December 6th. This card has been out for 4 days. Let's go over to Newegg and see how many we can order. This will be fun. Click. All right, I want to get the Asus TUF. Oh, it's out of stock. Dual GeForce out. EVGA out. Asus out. ROG Strict sold out. Zotac sold out. No, as of right now, if you want to go on Newegg and order a 3060 Ti, sold out across the board. So I guess just like the 3070, just like the 3080, just like the 3090, you have to wait. This week, Baldurs Gate 3 dropped on us patch 3 titled Inspiration, Freedom, and Pacifism. Now, this is the first patch that they have dropped that has a save incompatibility, which means that your old legacy content or your characters, whatever you were doing in the game, if you want to play patch 3, you have to start completely over. And again, this is an early access title. They told us ahead of time that this was going to happen. Yes, it kind of sucks, but it's also fun to start over because there's so many different character creations you can do with this game. Now, just like last Epoch, just like Wolcen, the developers have dropped update 11, which is right here. Inspiration, Freedom, and Pacifism. Now, this is a 4-minute video. I am going to play this for you now because it gives you a good generic breakdown for what is in this update, as always in 4K. Enjoy.
Hi everybody, and welcome to community update number 11 for Baldurs Gate 3. We just released patch 3 today, and it features a whole bunch of things that address feedback that you've been sending us via Reddit, via Steam, via our own forums. We looked at them and we started making changes to the game, and today you're going to see the first rollout of a whole bunch of these changes.
A bold statement, if not an accurate one.
We started making our companions a little bit more tolerant. We noticed that you didn't like Shadowheart nitpicking about every single little thing that you did, or Lysel telling you, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. So what we did is we made them more tolerant, we focused more on the positive sides, but they still will have very strong reactions whenever you're going to do something that they feel strongly about.
I will never understand your kind.
The second thing we did is we looked at how DC's difficulty checks were handled in the game. We changed our strategy a little bit, so you will have less catastrophic failures. And if you have a failure, like you rolled a 1, for instance, as happens so often to me, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to get a second chance. This is something that a dungeon master would do around the table, and we figured that at these really key moments in the game, it would be important that we also let you have a second chance.
Same as the drow. But Master Halson said he'd turn eventually.
If you failed that second check, there's still going to be hope for you because we fixed the inspiration UI also. So now you're going to see exactly how much inspiration points you have, and there's a handy little tutorial that's going to explain you how they work. We also gave you now the option of getting experience for bypassing combat. So in the past, if you persuaded somebody not to kill you, you wouldn't get experience points. But now you're actually going to get experience points, which is pretty cool. We've removed the surfaces from cantrips like Firebolt or Acid Splash or Ray of Frost. So those cantrips are not going to create ice surfaces or acid surfaces anymore. You will still get surfaces from casting the spells, but not on the cantrip. We also made it so that now if you go to rest, if you take a short rest, you will get 2 short rests per long rest. So it's not limited to 1 short rest per long rest anymore. This is going to be obviously very beneficial for character classes like the Warlock. One of the things that we did that's going to be very welcomed, I think, is that whenever you get a level 2 or level 3 spell, you can now upcast them directly from your UI. So you just have to click on the button, select if you want to cast it at level 1, level 2, and you're going to get that spell cast at the correct level. Another thing that we did is that whenever you jump over a chasm, your followers, so party members, are going to jump automatically over it also. That is going to heavily reduce the amount of clicks you need to overcome like really complicated obstacle parkours. And like this, there's been many improvements. There's a lot of fixes also. There's a lot of more stability, performance optimizations that were done. Lots of polish. You'll see better lighting, better cinematics, etc. So quite a lot of work, but that's not where it's going to end, because after patch 3, there will be patch 4, which we plan now somewhere after the holidays. And in patch 4, you can expect quite a lot of bigger things being added and more feedback of the community being integrated into the game. Unfortunately, this patch breaks save game compatibility. It had to happen eventually. We started making changes in the story, adapting to the way that you guys have been playing. Also making changes that we needed to do to anticipate certain things later in the game. And so we can't make that work with existing save games. However, fear not. If you were engaged in like a really long campaign and you wanted to continue playing with your existing save games, you can, because we allowed you to go back to another branch and you can use your existing save games. Mind you, they're not going to be compatible with anything going forward, but you can still continue on your existing save games and finish that EA content if that's a thing you want to do. And if you want to know exactly how to do that, just go to the patch notes. It will explain to you in detail how you can access your previous branches. That said, thank you once again for playing early access. The game has been a huge success for us. We are getting an incredible amount of feedback. We've compiled over 100 pages of things to do. We're now in the process of executing all of those things. It'll take us several months, but the net result is going to be a much, much better game. And that, of course, is the reason why we are in early access. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody, and see you very soon for the next patch. Take care.
The Game Awards are officially coming this Thursday, and for me, I really don't care who wins or doesn't win. What I care about is during the Game Awards, we normally get some new trailers, we get some new teasers, we find out about potentially new game drops. And the first thing that has come out is the Game Awards is teasing a new Dragon Age reveal. I love me some Dragon Age. Now right here, this is all we know so far. Don't miss a special look at the next Dragon Age from BioWare during the Game Awards next Thursday. Please believe, whatever they show, I will be covering it on this channel. So come back, I guess, on Friday. Last and certainly not least, another teaser about the Game Awards coming this Thursday, and this is about Pearl Abyss's open-world action-adventure game Crimson Desert. Now, this is a game that I almost forgot about. I had to look on my YouTube channel to find out the last time I talked about Crimson Desert, and it's when I did a Pearl Abyss roadmap for all its new titles, which was 10 months ago. So now what we have is a little teaser trailer for this game, and then during the Game Awards, they're going to play the full reveal trailer for Crimson Desert. And of course, that Friday, Saturday, I will be covering that as well. So what I'll do for you right now, of course, in 4K, is play the Crimson Desert teaser trailer. Enjoy. Alright everybody, that's the video for week 49. What I want to see in the comment section below is what game you are currently playing and what game you are most excited about that's coming in the future. If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 460 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. Thank you all for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Do not forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. Aaron out.